Hey everyone, it's Emily, and today's video is yet another video brought to you by EA Game Changers. That's literally all of my videos now. It's fine, we love new packs. But anyway, this is my first house that I'm building on my own computer with Island Living. I'm really excited. I have so many more builds planned, but today, when I finally got to actually look at the pack and see it in my own game and build with it, it was later than I wanted it to be, because school is fun, and I only had time to build this little tiny starter house. But this is actually a starter house. It's on the official starter house budget. What is that? I don't know. But yeah, your Sims can afford this when they first move into the world, so that's really fun. I didn't restrict my packs, but I do want to do a starter house that's just Island Living and the base game. So if you're interested in that, definitely stay tuned. That's coming soon. But today I was tired and I had a paper due today and an exam, and I just wanted to build a cute little small house on a budget because that's actually useful and something you can use in your game, unlike a lot of my houses that are probably either way too expensive for how tiny they are or just too cluttered. So here you go. I had a lot of fun playing around with the blue colors and the dark wood tones, and I just really like all of the new swatches that we got for the outside. Something about the computers that EA play. Oh, it's because I didn't have reshade. That's what it was. Now when I look at this pack in my game, like, it was beautiful looking at it just without any lighting mods or anything. It's a really pretty world, but some of the swatches just seemed very dull for some reason, and it's because I'm so used to reshade and how the game looks with it that it just, I don't know, it just looked different than how I'm used to looking at the game. So now I'm like extra excited, like even more excited than I was, because it's even prettier than I thought it was going to be, and it's just a blast. So if you're wondering why my game looks so bright, it's because reshade. Like the red swatch, you can kind of see it off in the distance behind this lot. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see me pointing, but you know, it's fine. This just makes me feel better while I'm talking, to talk with my hands and whatnot. Hopefully I don't smack my mic because that tends to happen. But that red house that you can kind of see in the background, it's super duper bright in my game. I think I need a new reshade preset because this one's almost a little bit too bright for this world, but I still really like it and it makes me happy and it's colorful, and that's really all I ever want in life. Anyway, I forgot that I was doing this on a starter budget at the beginning, so you'll see here where I just go a little bit crazy with the decor on the porch and the landscaping and stuff, and I had to dial it back a bit because I realized this was supposed to be a starter house, and I just got so excited and I wanted to use all the new things. But that's for another day, because today we're on a budget, and by today I mean yesterday when I built this. But today, when you guys are watching this, if you're watching this the day that it comes out, I'm streaming on Twitch tonight, early access, fun times. I think I'm gonna do some gameplay, make a sim, I'm probably gonna make a mermaid, and maybe we'll move into this house. That could be fun, because this is an actual starter house and I can do that, and I don't like using cheats, so, ooh, maybe that's what we'll do. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing gameplay on stream because gameplay on this channel, not for me. We only do builds here. Although I am thinking about starting a Let's Build series, so I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that's all I've been watching on YouTube recently is Let's Builds. I don't know why, but they've just been so entertaining to me. Like, for the longest time, I haven't watched any Sims content on YouTube. Like, I'll watch people's streams, and those are really great, and I'll put them on in the background, but like, I just haven't watched any Sims videos on YouTube at all, and now all I want to do in my free time is watch Let's Builds. So I'm thinking about starting one of those, but I don't know, it's so different than what I usually do. It's actually not that different. It's literally just a slowed down speed build. It's just a build, it's not a speed build. And I build on stream anyway, so it's kind of like that, except building by myself and talking to myself, which is kind of what I'm doing now, but not building at the moment, and not talking about the build, and talking about literally anything else. But I'm super excited about this week because pretty soon all of you guys will get to play this pack, and it's just been really fun. I'm like I have said a million times already, very excited about having it in my own game, but I'm really excited for you guys to have it and to see even more of it like floating around on Twitter and screenshots of like other people's builds and what everyone's doing with the pack and everyone's like mermaids and fun ocean gameplay. And it's such a good pack. Oh my god. Like, the last expansion we had, Get Famous, I wasn't super excited before it came out, and even after it came out, build stuff, not super my taste. Not that this build stuff is like my style exactly, but it's not my style, whereas a lot of the Get Famous stuff was just straight up not my style. So I feel like a lot of these items, at least like the chairs and the couches, I'll probably work into different builds because they're all very colorful, and you guys know that I like colorful things. So I see myself using a lot of this stuff, not necessarily together like in a set, but just, you know, throughout different spaces. And I really like the beds too. I think the beds, at least the bed that I used in this build, and then there's a bed that has like a canopy thing. I probably won't use that one too often because I feel like I would get sick of that one pretty fast, but the one that I used in this build I can see being good for like teen rooms because it has a lot of bright colored swatches and stuff, and I like stuff like that for teens. And then there's single beds, which I haven't used at all yet because I haven't done any family houses, and I usually only use single beds in kids' rooms. So I do need to do a family house soon. I haven't done a family house in a really long time in general. I was working on a bigger build today before this, and then I realized it was way too big and there was no way I was going to finish it today, so I kind of abandoned that and decided we should just do a starter house so that I have a video done. But I'm really looking forward to finishing that other house because that'll probably... Actually, no, it's still pretty small. I don't think it'll be quite a family house. It'll just be a 2-story, 1-bedroom house. Honestly, we'll see what happens. What else? What's going on with me other than this pack? Because this is all I've wanted to do today. Like I said, I had an exam and a paper due, so that was fun times back in school, so I'm probably just going to be giving you random little updates about what I'm doing with school, except now I'm only taking 2 classes, so that's a lot nicer. Very glad to be done with one of them. That was the class that I had a paper in, so no more intro to film for me. Yeah, I'm literally graduating in 6 months, and I just took a class called Intro to Film, and part of my major is film, so that's great. Love how that worked out. But yeah, good times. Education makes tons of sense. Since getting back, my sleep schedule is still really, really messed up, and I'm trying to fix it, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into a routine again. I don't know how long that's going to take. I feel like it's going to take me a really long time. But I just like having, you know, a nice little routine, and probably honestly like over a month ago, I had a great routine. I was waking up at a reasonable hour every, you know, day that I had work. When I had to get up early for that, I had a pretty good routine. Actually, those days were terrible. Never mind. That routine was bad. But I had a good routine on the days when I had classes because I don't have class until 10 a.m. So I would get up early and go to the gym and run. And I haven't done that in a really long time, like since well before I left for my trip. So I really want to get back into running again. Running helps me a lot. I just feel better about everything when I make time to run. And it's one of those things where when I'm into it, I'm like, this is the best. And then when I get out of it, it's like so hard to get back into it, even though I know that it's going to be really good for me. So I'm just trying to remind myself how great that's going to be when I start doing it again, because I know I need to start going. But I haven't yet this week because I have been busy. Why didn't I go today? Oh yeah, because I had an exam and all kinds of other stuff going on. Oh, this part. That nonsense. I hit a key on my keyboard and it changed something in my reshade, and I didn't realize it was linked to a key, and my whole screen looked like it was double. I don't know how to explain this. You guys might have noticed in the speed build footage, but I don't know, it did a weird thing to the lighting effects, and I don't know what was happening, but it was really tripping me out, so I had to fix that. And just casually pull up the reshade menu in the middle of the build. Usually I cut stuff like that out, but this is a short little build and I didn't feel like editing it at all. So here we go, here we are, sticking with it. Like I said, I really like the siding that comes with this new pack. It's very bright and colorful, and it's not quite as bright if you don't use reshade, but you know, we do that here, so it's fine. but I liked using it on the inside of the house. I probably won't do that too much because it's kind of a lot. Actually, no, I'm probably going to do that a lot because I like colors. I just put colors everywhere. Yeah, that's just how it goes. This is another part of the build where I forgot that we were on a budget and I was like, oh, I can totally afford this mirror even though it's literally all of the money that I have left. And now here's where I had to like really start going in and getting rid of stuff because we still don't even have a couch and like we have no money. So this is the point when I really just was like, things need to change. Some of these things need to go. And I got rid of one of the fans. I ended up keeping the one in the bedroom. But a cool thing about fans now in the game, if you have seasons and your Sims get rained on, if you have fans in the house, it'll actually dry them off faster. So that's really cool. And I think when they swim in the ocean, I don't know if when they swim in the pool it does this, but I think they stay wet. And so if they come inside and you have fans on in the house, they'll dry off faster. Isn't that cool? The fans in the game used to do absolutely nothing except be on all the time. And now you can turn the fans off and they actually do something to your Sims. So I think that that's really awesome. Also, I don't know if you can hear that, but that's my ice maker and it's really loud and I forgot that it's on and it kind of spooked me, but it's fine. Also, my boyfriend's here, so if I probably sounded weird at the beginning of this and I feel like I'm talking a lot faster and more nervous, and it's because he's literally sitting right behind me and just hanging out. I don't even know if he's listening because he has a show that he's watching and maybe he's just got his headphones in and can't even hear me, but maybe he is listening and I have no idea. Are you listening? No, he's not listening. He's just watching his show. Anyway, the build's almost over. That corner of the house is completely useless and I really hate how empty it is, but we're on a budget, so gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, this is literally it. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Can you tell? Too much school stuff today. Lots of very speedy building happened as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe for more island living builds. I'm so obsessed with this pack. Also, I'm going to be streaming later, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Come hang out with me live on Twitch, doing some mermaid fun gameplay conservation times. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Bye.